JohnEMackey, Conscious Leadership, Elevating Humanity Through Business. Are you ready to embark on a transformative journey towards becoming a conscious leader? In Conscious Leadership, Elevating Humanity Through Business, author JohnEMackey shares his inspiring story and offers valuable insights into how personal transformation can lead to more effective leadership. This book summary will take you through understanding the vital role of business in society, the importance of integrity, honesty, authenticity, and pursuing win-win-win situations. With examples from successful businesses and leaders, you'll learn how to uncover your guiding purpose, create a conscious work culture, and invest in long-term opportunities that ultimately elevate humanity.
Conscious Leadership Transformation. John Mackey's close encounter with being removed as CEO of Whole Foods led him to reevaluate his leadership style and ultimately embrace conscious leadership. This journey of self-awareness and personal transformation prompted him to reconnect with the mission and purpose of his company. He then had the opportunity to harness his newfound mindset and continue leading Whole Foods with a renewed sense of responsibility and vigor. In the late 2000s, John Mackey found himself on the verge of losing his position as CEO of Whole Foods. The company's board of directors was unhappy with his recent performance, citing the failure of his WholePeople.com initiative as a prime example. Overwhelmed with anxiety, Mackey couldn't help but ponder if he was about to lose everything he had worked for. However, this seemingly devastating moment turned out to be the catalyst for Mackey's journey of personal transformation. While wandering around Whole Foods stores in Florida, Mackey noticed the positive atmosphere, the happy employees, and the nutritious food selections that made customers feel good. This experience reminded him of the core purpose and mission of Whole Foods, to inspire people to eat healthier and lead happier lives. Feeling a renewed sense of purpose, Mackey fiercely defended his position when meeting with the board again that afternoon. His impassioned plea succeeded, but he knew he could not continue as the same leader as before. To lead Whole Foods into a promising future, he needed to embrace conscious leadership and embark on an intentional journey of personal development. This profound realization serves as a powerful reminder that conscious leadership starts with personal transformation. For Mackey, this meant rediscovering his why, the driving force behind his ambition to create a business that went beyond just profit. With newfound clarity and vigor, he set out to evolve as a leader with the aim of guiding Whole Foods toward a brighter future. In the following sections, we will explore the steps necessary to become a conscious leader, including the mindset and qualities you must cultivate. We will also discuss the role of business in society, examining how capitalism can be harnessed as a force for good. Throughout this journey, the importance of personal transformation and continuous growth as a leader will be emphasized, providing a valuable lesson for those seeking to lead consciously and make a positive impact in the world. Uniting profit and purpose. It's a common misconception that businesses exist solely for profit, with no higher purpose in mind. However, the philosophy of conscious capitalism demonstrates that organizations can, and should, pursue a higher purpose alongside generating revenue. By doing so, businesses can positively impact society and increase overall value for their customers, employees, and shareholders. Many tend to perceive business as a world of corporate giants, monopolization, and relentless pursuit of profits at the expense of purpose. However, when exploring the motivations of various business leaders, one often discovers that they're driven by more than just money. These individuals understand the significance of purpose, recognizing that it is crucial for personal fulfillment and customer satisfaction, while also acknowledging the necessity of profit for a company's survival. The differentiation of organizations into for-profit and not-for-profit categories can perpetuate the perception that businesses are exclusively focused on earnings. While it's true that businesses seek profits, their core objectives often go beyond financial gain. For example, non-profit organizations like the Humane Society and the Nature Conservancy prioritize altruistic goals but are not exempt from the need to generate revenue. This suggests that purpose and profit can coexist, creating a positive impact in the world while maintaining financial stability. The philosophy of conscious capitalism, developed by the book's author, asserts that businesses can unite their higher purpose with profit-generating activities. When company leaders become aware of this potential, they can significantly amplify both their social and economic contributions. A prime example of conscious capitalism lies in outdoor retailer REI, which earns billions of dollars annually while prioritizing connection with nature. This fusion of purpose and profit represents a healthy and sustainable business model that reflects the company's genuine commitment to the well-being of people and the environment. One of the ways REI demonstrates this dedication is by closing its stores on Black Friday, thereby rejecting participation in a day known primarily for consumerism and profit-chasing. Instead, REI grants paid holidays to its employees and encourages its customers to opt outside, swapping indoor shopping for outdoor adventures. This commitment to its core values highlights the belief that businesses can indeed operate as a force for good, provided they are guided by mindful leaders who understand their company's true raison d'être. Ultimately, the integration of purpose and profit, as embodied by conscious capitalism, offers a refreshing perspective on modern business. It challenges the notion that companies are solely focused on profits and emphasizes the importance of aligning corporate goals with ethical and altruistic intentions. This approach ensures both financial success and a lasting, positive impact on the world. Discovering your guiding purpose. Sean David Nelson, the founder of Lovesac Furniture Company, initially focused on making the world's biggest beanbag but soon discovered a deeper purpose in creating sustainable, recyclable furniture. Purpose, however, isn't always obvious or immediate for entrepreneurs. It's a lifelong journey that requires discovering and rediscovering what drives an individual. Reflecting on inspiring people, learning from their paths, and identifying what they want to achieve can help today's leaders uncover their purpose in life and business. At the beginning, Lovesac founder Sean David Nelson was solely driven by the idea of creating the world's biggest beanbag. Yet, as the company flourished and Lovesac sales soared, Nelson found a deeper, more meaningful reason to run the business. He aimed to create furniture designed for life, using sustainable, recyclable materials to reduce waste while extending furniture longevity. Purpose-driven business leaders are vital, but finding that guiding purpose might take time. While some entrepreneurs, like the founder of Whole Foods, know their passion from an early age, others only stumble upon it when facing a problem. Yvon Chouinard, the founder of Patagonia, developed an environmentally friendly clothing line after struggling to find suitable outdoor wear for his climbing adventures. Regardless of how leaders discover their purpose, one thing remains consistent: purpose is a lifelong practice. It demands continuous exploration and re-evaluation throughout the course of an individual's personal and professional life. To help uncover their purpose, leaders can engage in communing with their heroes, a practice that focuses on reflecting on inspiring figures and their stories. By learning from those who've walked the path of purpose before, seeking wisdom in their words and experiences, leaders can better understand their aspirations and drive to make a difference. In essence, finding one's guiding purpose is a critical endeavor for becoming a conscious leader. While the journey may differ significantly among individuals, it is essential to continually search for and learn from wisdom to experience growth and success. Integrity in conscious leadership. In 2008, Ramon Mendiola, CEO of Florida Ice and Farm Company, FIFCO, realized the company's success could go beyond financial growth by embracing a triple bottom line that values social and environmental impact. By gathering feedback from stakeholders and implementing changes, Mendiola steered FIFCO towards water neutrality by 2012 and increased philanthropic giving to 8% of net profits. The driving force behind Mendiola's transformative leadership is integrity, a quality essential for making a positive impact in business. When Ramon Mendiola took charge of Florida Ice and Farm Company, FIFCO, in 2002, he was stepping into a successful and growing business. Although it seemed like things were on the right track, Mendiola knew that there was plenty of room for improvement. His vision was to create a company that could generate profits while operating with integrity, benefiting both shareholders and the broader society and environment. This holistic approach to business became urgent when one of Mendiola's executives, Gisela Sanchez, expressed concern about the company's low philanthropic giving, only 1% of its profits. Sanchez introduced Mendiola to the idea of a triple bottom line, a business framework in which social and environmental impact is just as important as financial gain. Determined to make a positive change, Mendiola consulted with FIFCO's stakeholders, including team members, partners, suppliers, and NGOs. By asking questions like, what can we do to be a more responsible company, and how can we improve our social and environmental footprint, Mendiola sought ways to align FIFCO's business practices with his goal of responsible growth. As a result of this collective effort, FIFCO underwent a significant transformation. By 2012, the company achieved water neutrality and steadily increased its philanthropic giving to 8% of net profits. These changes were made possible by Mendiola's unwavering commitment to integrity, which involves honesty, honor, authenticity, and trustworthiness in every aspect of the business. Integrity is the cornerstone of conscious leadership. It empowers CEOs like Ramon Mendiola to recognize shortcomings in their organizations and take decisive action toward improvement. By prioritizing integral values such as social and environmental responsibility alongside profitability, leaders with integrity can create businesses that enrich the lives of shareholders, employees, and the world. Embrace honesty and authenticity. As children, we're taught the importance of being honest, but not everyone carries this virtue into adulthood, especially in the world of business. Honesty and authenticity are crucial traits for effective leadership. Being truthful might sometimes be uncomfortable, but it is necessary for real progress. Authenticity means remaining consistent and true to oneself in all situations. These qualities don't always come naturally, but self-awareness and self-reflection can help cultivate them, ultimately leading to better leadership and positive impacts on others. Many of us have told white lies during our childhood, from blaming a sibling for a mess to accusing the family pet of eating the last treat. Growing up, we learn the value of honesty, but not everyone incorporates this into their adult lives, particularly in professional settings. Effective leaders understand the significance of honesty and authenticity in their roles. Honesty isn't always pleasant. It can mean upsetting colleagues or challenging the status quo. Despite this, genuine leadership requires truth-telling, as it encourages individuals to confront assumptions and address areas that are otherwise overlooked. For instance, former Medtronic CEO Bill George emphasized that integrity is not merely the absence of lying, but also involves speaking up, even when it means delivering uncomfortable truths. Authenticity is another integral aspect of leadership. An authentic leader is consistent in all situations, from presenting to the board of directors to onboarding new team members. They don't alter their behavior based on the audience's opinions, staying true to themselves instead. This consistency fosters trust and credibility among team members. Although authenticity might not come naturally to every leader, it can be developed through self-awareness and reflection. Recognizing one's strengths and weaknesses, as well as understanding their impact on others, is crucial in becoming authentic. Achieving this awareness doesn't necessitate a complete life overhaul, but modest self-reflection and feedback from others can make a significant difference in embracing honesty and authenticity as a leader. Embracing conscious leadership. Long-standing assumptions about the nature of business have painted it as a ruthless battlefield in which only the strongest entrepreneurs survive. But what if there was a different approach to leadership that goes beyond cutthroat competition? Conscious leadership is about building win-win-win situations that benefit everyone involved, yourself, your business partners, and the wider community. By asking the right questions and striving for collaboration, leaders can create better and more inclusive alternatives that aim for everyone's success. For many years, the perception of business has been dominated by imagery of conflict and aggression. Popular narratives, such as the mainstream media's depiction of entrepreneurs battling it out on shows like Shark Tank, reinforce the notion that survival and success in the world of business demand merciless tactics. The underlying premise in this mentality is that one must triumph over others to succeed, leaving everyone else in the dust. However, there is another way: conscious leadership. This approach emphasizes the pursuit of win-win-win situations that are ethical and mutually beneficial. Such outcomes not only lead to success for individuals and their business partners but create lasting value for the broader community around them. Win-win solutions, as the name implies, ensure both parties involved in an exchange experience a positive result. For example, in a successful trade, one person receives an item they want while the other makes a profit. By adopting this kind of thinking, leaders prioritize ethical decision-making and actively seek opportunities to benefit everyone. But conscious leadership goes even further with win-win-win solutions. This approach considers not only the success of direct participants in a business interaction but also the wider implications for the external community, be it family, city, nation, or the entire world. These triple wins create a positive ripple effect that builds stronger relationships and promotes genuine prosperity for all. To apply conscious leadership strategies in practice, start by assessing any potential business move with questions like, is anyone losing in this proposal, and does anyone perceive themselves as getting the short end of the stick? If the answer to any of these inquiries is affirmative, work with your team to find a collaborative solution that addresses any shortcomings. By genuinely striving for the best possible outcome for everyone, you'll pave the way for a new era of compassionate business success. Embrace long-term value creation. In the years preceding the 2008 financial crisis, Iceland experienced a boom-and-bust cycle, revealing the dangers of prioritizing short-term financial wins over long-term stability. The growth story of Panera Bread, led by its founder Ron Shaich, demonstrates that investing in long-term opportunities is the key to sustainable business success. Embracing technology, customer loyalty programs, and healthy food products help drive Panera's growth. To master long-term thinking, conscious leaders can conduct a pre-mortem, envisioning themselves on their deathbed and reflecting on what truly matters for their company and the world. In the period leading up to the 2008 financial crisis, Iceland fell victim to a boom-and-bust cycle. The nation's economic growth was fueled by businesses borrowing cheap money and focusing on rapid, short-term profits. However, when the economy crashed, this approach left companies facing massive difficulties. The lesson from Iceland's experience is clear: for businesses to succeed, they must prioritize long-term value creation. One prime example of long-term thinking is Ron Shaich, founder of the highly successful restaurant chain Panera Bread. By the late 2000s, Panera witnessed remarkable growth, competing with giants like Chipotle and Starbucks. Shaich's commitment to investing in transformative changes and long-term strategies played a pivotal role in the company's success. To ensure sustainable prosperity, Panera implemented several key strategies. They embraced technology, established a robust customer loyalty program, and developed healthy food options. This focus on long-term value creation distinguished the company from its short-sighted competitors. To cultivate this mindset, conscious leaders can adopt Shaich's practice of conducting a pre-mortem. This exercise entails imagining oneself on their deathbed, reflecting on current decisions, and asking what truly matters for the company's future and the betterment of the world. Such introspection can help clarify goals and aspirations for the organization. In a world driven by short-term gains, conscious leadership requires determination and vision to focus on long-term value creation. By learning from Iceland's boom-and-bust experience and embracing the approach of successful leaders like Ron Shaich, businesses can navigate today's complex landscape and thrive for years to come. Cultivating conscious work culture. Success in business often emanates from exceptional teams, not just extraordinary leaders. Assembling and retaining a talented workforce can boost an organization's growth, establish a conscious work culture, and produce exemplary outcomes. By investing in employee development, business leaders can nurture growth and unity among team members, sustaining the momentum required for long-term triumph. Prominent business leaders like Steve Jobs or Jeff Bezos are often credited for their staggering achievements. However, the secret behind their success is not their singular abilities but rather the fantastic teams they have gathered, those who amplify their strengths and compensate for their weaknesses. Assembling the finest employees and fostering an environment where they can flourish is vital for any organization and its leaders. Creating a conscious work culture revolves around attracting, hiring, and retaining skilled employees. Steve Hall, founder of the successful car dealership company Drivers Select, realized early on that investing time in hiring would be key to building a thriving organizational culture. Bringing the best talent on board and doing everything to retain them proved to be a powerful strategy. To nurture future growth, Hall focuses on hiring people who can rise several levels within the company. For instance, when seeking a receptionist, he looks for an individual with the potential to become an office manager. Upon joining, new employees undergo leadership training, helping them expand their skills and knowledge. As a result, the staff turnover rate at Hall's company is a mere 1/3 of the industry average. Recognizing the importance of hiring and retaining quality employees, other companies have also prioritized their workforce. Amazon, for example, pledged to invest $700 million towards skills training for 100,000 team members over 6 years, starting from 2019. Yet, creating a thriving company culture is not solely about gathering a group of talented individuals. Leaders must diligently monitor the team's chemistry to ensure smooth collaboration. Continually meeting with team members and addressing any concerns can resolve issues before they escalate. Leaders should ask questions such as, how are people getting along? How high is the trust between team members? Are any individuals jeopardizing morale, and if so, how can this be addressed? A conscious culture requires an atmosphere of safety, trust, and enjoyment, alongside hard work. As a leader, it is crucial to maintain your team's unity and aspirations while guiding the company towards enduring success.
In conclusion, conscious leadership teaches us that personal transformation, integrity, and authenticity are pivotal aspects of evolving as a successful leader. This summary highlights the significance of pursuing win-win-win situations, long-term value creation, fostering a conscious work culture, and the critical role of purpose and profit in business. As you journey through your leadership path, draw inspiration from those who have gone before you, nurture and refine your decision-making skills, and always strive to elevate humanity through your actions. Remember, with conscious leadership, you have the power to make a positive impact on the world around you, creating businesses that not only thrive but also uplift society.